It's your boy.
And I be yelling out gang gang. Do you gang bang? I be outside with my gang gang.
First and goal coming up here inside the 10-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal. And good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up. Now Lawrence. And he's got it. It's Thomas for a Jacksonville touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Jaguars use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. They'll start the drive with Harris. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. Now 2nd and 3. As they've got it as we resume action. Now Wilson. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now Wilson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Lawrence eluding the pressure right. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence, a 23-yard run. And the Jaguars will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Steelers taking over now late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They can certainly use it down by. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's Wilson to throw. He'll get this. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Jags grab it. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is taken in at the 5. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne as the first half is winding down. And the Jaguars will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. Now a hit and a loose football. And it looks like the defense has got it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Being chased out left. Thomas brings it in. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Brian Thomas in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead here in this first half. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll drop to throw. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action from Jacksonville. And oh, that would get a right up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up. Rolling to his right. And he is caught, and all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Etienne is in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And the Jags grab it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Here's Lawrence. He'll buy some time right. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Bigsby. Diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Jacksonville. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And let's face it, this drive. And now a fumble. The ball's out. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. They work now on 2nd and 9. Here's a give to Bigsby. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. And they'll run with Etienne. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. One more time with Etienne. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And they'll try to run with Etienne. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. Put a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
For the winning team here, Charles, that's about as big and clean of a win as you could hope for in the National Football League. No turnovers. Meanwhile, you forced turnovers. You didn't allow any points, and you put up a bunch of points. What an effort.
And, Brandon, I just have to ask you, that's all the stuff that we saw happen today. Those are statistics, numbers, the whole deal. But my question is, how does one team come ready to play, and the other one, obviously, not ready at all?
Well, I mean, I obviously don't have an answer to that, but that was the story from the get-go. One side was awake and ready, and the other just seemed asleep. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.